No more shitting on other YouTubers.
Sorry.
We're on.
Ohayo!
Ohayo, minasan. Minasan, konbanwa. Watashi wa Liam desu. Kore wa Matt. Leave my apartment, kudasai. Welcome. It's Square Enix time. Please let me know if the audio's a little quiet. I will adjust that for you guys.
Welcome to we showed you the remake shit last night.
Yeah.
So why are you here?
They always show trailers at their concerts, but
I do all the time.
I'm a bit shook that they did it right before E3, 2 nights in a row for Kingdom Hearts and FF7.
I would have loved to have seen a live stream of the concert where like they haven't played One Winged Angel yet, and then someone screams, "Play One Winged Angel!"
After every song.
Play Ride My Chocobo!
Oh, the Crazy Chocobo.
Crazy
yeah.
Chocobo.
Love that song.
There's only 2 songs Square Enix really ever made. That's One Winged Angel and Crazy Chocobo.
Those 2, yeah.
Maybe Back to Xanarkand.
123 Man says, I missed the UV stream. How is Big Ice doing? The whole mug is ice now. There's like an air bubble, but like the whole thing's ice. I actually can't drink water yet, so.
This is all red and sexy, so for sure they're going to announce the Rage of Bahamut is going to be re-released on the Switch.
Yeah.
I really wanted that game.
Oh,
it was cool.
I haven't seen the Kingdom Hearts or Final Fantasy trailer. How about you? People are asking.
I didn't actually look at the remake trailer. I just saw a screencast on it. I'm like, yeah.
Hard to avoid that release date.
Yeah. I missed that.
Great release date though. So, yeah. No, I'm keen.
For episode 1.
I hope we get to see. Help me out here. Platinum's game.
Avengers.
Avengers, of course, but fucking Platinum's game. Oh my god.
I would love to see
Babylon Falls.
Legacy of Kain DLC in Final Fantasy.
Bring Nosgoth back. I'd love to see a Nier remaster. I don't think it's time for Nier 3 if they want to develop it with Platinum because they're doing Babylon's Fall, and Platinum's also working on like Astral Chain and Bayo 3, so it seems like it'd be hard to do Nier 3 at the same time if they want to work with Platinum, that is. What is it? What is it? What is it?
It's a Final Fantasy thing.
What's the over-under on Tifa being shown here?
So I'm always interested. It's like, are you going to play the same shit you did yesterday, or there's new shit?
This looks like the Team 4-Star trailer for their old
FF7. Like Machina Bridge.
They did the same gimmick, didn't they? Or am I crazy? Gimmick. Are they going to announce Kurt voices like an alternate?
Oh, shut up. You would have told me.
Yeah. We would have known.
So you didn't watch the trailer from last night?
No.
It's like, I'm not sure, but it's like all the voices, they're the same voices that voiced them in Advent Children. The English ones.
Ooh.
So,
yeah, I don't know about that.
Ira Sorvino,
Quentin Flynn.
Steve Bloom as Vincent.
All sorts.
Lance Bass.
Oh wow, yeah, it's true.
No, I don't know if he voiced him in voice off in Advent Children. I won't say no.
Quentin Flynn though, for sure. Oh my god, it's Final Fantasy VII.
It appears at every E3, every year.
Please welcome
coming out though
Yoshinori Kitase, producer, Final Fantasy VII Remake.
I gotta say, it's, pretty interesting seeing, everyone very pessimistic about how long it was gonna take, and then despite the fact that they had to switch core developer, it still seems like it's coming out in good time.
I thought that they did.
Yeah. They did a good job, I think.
大変嬉しく思います。
Mike's hot now.
22年間の時を経て、あのキャラクターたちが非常に美しく、さらに魅力的になって帰ってきました。
I'm very happy to be able to introduce this long-beloved title once again.
This
After 22 years,
title.
the familiar characters we love have returned while becoming more beautiful and captivating than ever before.
今まで応援し続けてくださっているファンの皆さん、 長年のサポートありがとうございます。
Taking Tifa out.
大変お待たせいたしました。
Finally, that's what he said.
新たな冒険
No.
と共に踏み出すことを非常に楽しみにしております。
Replacing
To our
her, all her
longtime
scenes are
fans,
Kate
we
said.
thank you for your support and patience
You'll be
over
able to
these
play,
years.
if you
We
pre-order,
look
you'll get to
forward
play as
embarking on this journey
Kadaj.
together.
If you pre-order, you get an
FF7
HD
の
version
方
of
リメイ
Dirge
クするにあたっ
Cerberus.
て、
Please announce a remake of Advent Children in this game form. Like,
今回は
that would be awesome.
See, the writers of Advent Children were incompetent. Please remake Advent Children with good writers.
ミッドガルのストーリーを広大にかつ緻密に語っております。またゲームデザインも今作用に最適化しておりまして、ブルーレイ2枚組相当のボリュームを見込んでおります。一本の独立したゲームとして
Did Square Enix
十分
even
期
have
待
a
に応える
stage
作
show
品
last
に
year?
なっ
Was
てお
it
り
like
ま
a
す。
little direct?
Last year it was a little
Remaking Final
direct,
Fantasy
and
VII has allowed
they
us to
didn't
dive
have
much
much of
deeper
anything
into
new to
the
announce
world
except
and its
Babylon's
characters
Fall.
than ever
Yeah, and
before.
even
The
then,
game
I don't.
design was optimized
Yeah, there
for
was
this
not a
title
lot.
as
Even then, I
well,
still
and we
don't really
anticipate
believe you
2
that that's a
Blu-ray
game I've
discs
never heard
worth
of
of
it.
gameplay content.
It's real. I hope we get to see it.
The first game in this project expands on the story of Midgar and is such an elaborate retelling that it has become a solid standalone game in its own right.
これからご紹介する映像およびゲームプレイで、ファンの方の、期待を決して裏切らない皆さんのねよく知っているFF7 に再会できることとなります。
Someone in the chat's like, Tifa and Red 13 have been combined to cut costs.
Unveil,
Yo, I'd be
we
down.
will not disappoint your
I'm not even
expectations.
hating on
That'd
that.
be cool.
I can picture that in my head.
We all
already.
like
You
Kimari.
The Final Fantasy VII you know is near.
それと同時にですね、当時を知らないゲームファンの方は、全
Yeah,
く
he's
新しい、
talking
ね、
about
ファイ
Game
ナル
Fan
ファンタジーと
magazine,
出会
which
う
is
こと
always
になりま
nice.
す。
It's been a minute.
To
but
newcomers who never played the original,
did have an
we present to you
FF7
a
cover.
completely new Final Fantasy and a perfect starting point to explore the world of Final Fantasy VII.
Okay.
Please welcome Neil Pabone, Senior Manager, Product Marketing, Square Enix.
Okay. I've been wondering what Neil has to say.
Yeah, Neil.
Neil.
I know, eh? This is the theme of Neil
はい、
that just
本日は
played.
ですね、ニールにゲームプレイを紹介してもらいま
I'm
す。
so glad we got
So, Neil
Kadaj
is
in the
here to
game.
introduce you
Neil's
and
like,
walk
yeah,
you through
me
gameplay.
too.
Liz, dude.
Thank you, Katase-san.
He's wearing Kadaj's jacket.
All right, everyone.
I
Let's
actually
move.
thought you might be right.
Final Fantasy VII Remake
for the cut
features
to
a
black.
hybrid
I think it
gameplay
is. There we
system
go.
that merges real-time action with strategic command-based
It also
combat.
adds
For
gems
starters,
and
each press of the square
microtransactions.
button is a swing of Cloud's Buster
So yeah, they didn't show
Cloud
this.
attacks, dodges,
No,
and
yeah,
blocks
this is
all in
more
real
detail
time.
for sure.
His standard attacks
So this
do
is
some
the
damage, but they
the
barely
combat
scratch the
designer
surface of
is the
Cloud's
guy who
true
designed
potential.
Kingdom Hearts 2's
Succeeding on the
combat, which is
battlefield
fucking
requires
amazing
much
because
more
that
than
guy
just
did an
hacking and
amazing
slashing.
job with Kingdom Hearts
Cloud
2,
needs to be tactical.
which has like
He
one of the
needs
best action game
ATB.
systems ever.
2 ATB bars are displayed in the lower right. These fill up slowly over time,
Nice.
but fill much faster as Cloud lands.
See, I
standard
don't
attacks.
particularly care either way, but it's like, I imagine
Once
some
an
people are
ATB
like,
bar
oh,
is
it's
full,
not an RPG
you can
anymore.
enter tactical mode.
I'm fine
where
with that because I have
time
no
slows to a
reverence for
crawl,
Final
and
Fantasy
you have the
VII.
opportunity
But it's still
to
also
choose
like they
actions
said,
from
like the
command
melee
menu.
attacks and stuff don't do
Katase-san,
much.
I've
Like
had
it's the
pleasure of seeing
commands that
quite a bit
really,
of the game,
it's
but
the
tactical
RPG
mode
elements
never
that really
gets
make
old
it
for me. I
happen.
could
I just
sit
mean
here
that some people are
all
just
day
like,
long
I
and
need-
watch this
I need
beautiful
battles.
slow
Yeah,
motion
I
action.
follow.
観客の皆さんはね、おそらくね、他の部分ももう少し見たいのではないかと思いますが、皆さんいかがでしょう。
I think the audience would like
This
to
looks
see
like a
more.
nice
Isn't that right,
adaptation of
everyone?
like that kind of RPG system.
Fair enough. Good point. Good point.
Yeah.
Well, once in tactical mode, you can choose to perform various abilities, such as Cloud's Braver attack. Using an item in battle will deplete an ATB charge, and if Cloud has the right materia equipped and enough
Make sure to say
MP,
materia.
he can use
And he
ATB
goes like this
charges
to the
Gotta-
crowd. He's like,
spells. Of
materia!
course, this
Everyone
being a
clap,
remake,
please.
we're sure to see some familiar faces. With the
And
use of his
fish.
iconic gun arm, Barrett is able to target enemies at a distance. Barrett's standard attacks generate ATB charges similar to Cloud, but his abilities are entirely different. Switching between characters in combat is done with a single button press, which makes rotating through party members a snap.
That's cool.
Speaking
You
Oh,
of
that's
party
great.
members,
Different
Katase-san,
areas.
Yeah.
when are we going to see Tifa in action?
Now,
We've unfortunately removed Tifa from the game.
Soon.
Soon!
Characters will continue to
Oh.
you're not controlling them directly.
Oh, well,
But
it's
up
fine.
to you to choose how and when
I ain't
ATB
even
charges
mad.
are used. You can
I am
maximize your
mad.
effectiveness by switching
I
between
like
characters
Yeah,
or
just
issuing
go.
commands to characters with full ATB bars.
Oh, so you can make them do moves without having to switch as well. That's
Every
cool.
enemy has a focus gauge that fills up as you do damage. When the gauge is full, the enemy becomes staggered and you'll deal bonus damage. Tactical mode evokes the command selections from the original Final Fantasy VII and allows players to enjoy battle while taking the time to think strategically. For players who prefer fast-paced action, abilities and spells can be bound to shortcuts for immediate execution.
Oh, I see.
Shortcuts
without
make
having
combat
to
extremely
pause it.
dynamic, but the
that's
choice
neat.
of using them is entirely up to you. Right, Katase-san?
That seems very
そう
Kingdom
ですね、
Hearts,
プレイ
that
スター
one.
に合わせて楽しめるゲームになっておりますので、ぜ
Please
ひご期
stop
待くださ
talking
い。
to me,
That's
Neil.
right. The game has been made so that you can choose how to play. I hope players get excited about this.
Well, that's a brief introduction to combat in Final Fantasy VII Remake, and we look forward to showing you a
the
whole lot
PlayStation,
more in the coming
full-on Final
months.
Fantasy games. Like, I've
For
played
now,
none of the most,
let's
and
see how
I think
Cloud
I
and
know
Barrett do
better
against a
than the
more
other two.
formidable
So
foe.
that's like kind of my point of reference is. Like, I like all these characters, and I've seen them lots. And
Of course, yeah.
I've consumed media, but
You double-crossing!
no, Barrett, it's
Yeah.
a mistake.
After the Scorpion. Yeah. Attack when the tail is up.
Hey, how the hell do we fight this thing?
It's got reinforced armor plating, but the internals can be overloaded. Lightning magic.
No other option, huh?
Shit, though.
Cloud's swearing super hard.
It's on you.
Guess it's my turn.
You're the guy with the gun, so I'll just block, I guess.
This looks really good though.
Oh yeah! Time for some hardcore payback.
Definitely see a lot of Kingdom Hearts in this combat. I don't think that's a bad thing.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Like less floaty than Kingdom Hearts for sure, but
A barrier? Never seen this defense system before.
Thought you were the expert.
So what's your brilliant plan, genius?
Oh shit.
It's my time to shine.
Barrett getting called out live.
It's my time to shine just as he takes damage.
Bring it on. About damn time.
Yeah, save him. Yeah.
Ain't that something you want to say to yours too?
Da 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 da.
The Scorpion Sentinel just gets destroyed, Schwarzenegger walks away.
Thanks, Turkey Silence. We're good.
Ashley Williams from Ash vs. Evil Dead steps into the fray.
Take him down.
I'm really glad that they're showing like a big chunk and not just have the trailer from last night.
Yeah, I agree actually. I was worried it would just be that as well, so this is great. You know, when you think about like how big the Scorpion was in, I don't mean in terms of scale, but how big it was in terms of like how long the fight was in FF7, and then you look at this, it's like, if this is the level of production for all the content, yeah, no shit, it's gonna be multiple games, you know, like, this is like absurd.
Oh shit, like you're pretty fucked now.
Find cover and hunker down.
Yeah, it's like the Scorpion's protecting the place, but is it?
At what cost?
It's doing a good job. If he wasn't there, they would get to bomb it like the terrorists they are. Fighting for the future of Shinra.
We have to protect it. Okay, yeah. That was kind of for show.
Wow, lots of phases to this battle. Jeez.
This is the entire first episode. It ends on this boss
It
fight.
ends in
We're
this
seeing
boss fight.
everything, Yeah.
I'm sure people would still have a lot of fun with it.
You know what?
Yeah.
You're not even wrong.
Yeah, it'd be a little early to cut, but yeah.
That's super nice explosion.
Taking over.
Yes, you're correct. That was correct.
Oh, you're in for it.
Shit. Oh, there's a button that just makes Cloud swear. Omni swear. He just swears 8 times.
You put it, equip the swear materia. Fucking shit! I'm protecting.
He thinks he's doing it. He's hurting.
20 minutes until detonation.
I tried.
You hear that? Damn thing showed you how it's done.
I wonder how long it takes to get out of there, considering you got a 20-minute
Oh
timer.
man, that's significant.
Don't mess that sequence up.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Please welcome Tetsuya Nomura,
Somebody
director,
just say
Final
Sephiroth.
Fantasy VII
Steps
Remake.
out. No matter how many
Joining us,
belts or
Nomura-san.
zippers he has
It is an
on, I'm
absolute
going to
honor
be
to have
disappointed
you
with the
here.
amount.
Katase-san, how do you feel working with Nomura-san once again on Final Fantasy VII Remake?
はい、彼とはですね、
Yeah,
原作の
he
FF7
No,
以
but
降、
he's got-
まあ
he's got
何
a
作も
look.
ね、一緒にね、その後も仕事
I
は
don't
して
know
るんですけど
about
も
those shorts.
まあ、
Yeah,
今作
looks like
が
he's straight out of
デ
Dog
ィレクション
Street.
キャラクターデザイナー、そしてね、
I
ストーリー
wish
とね
he had a
が
shirt
っつり
that
組むのは
said
ま
Dog
た
Street.
久しぶりなんですね。
Please!
22年前と全く変わらない熱
You're
量でね
canceling
今作
Final
にも
Fantasy
取り組んでる
VII
姿を見
Remake
て
for a
ね
remake
とても
of
正直ね
Bouncer.
喜んでいます。
Since the original Final Fantasy VII, I've worked with him on many titles, but it has been a while since we've actually had him work so heavily on a project like this, from the direction to character design to the story. And I'm really happy to see him working on this title with the same passion that he had 22 years ago.
はい、
野村さん、コメントどうぞ。
はい、今まで結構長い間お待たせしましたが、ずっと応援してくださっているファンの皆様、本当にありがとうございました。
Dog Street.
Man, that's a pretty strong start, and they still have to show the Avengers.
Yeah, it's true. It's good.
They're in a good position already.
Yeah.
画面を
As long as you have like 2 things, you can like front end and bookend your things. So
I wonder if they're going to close on Avengers or if they have some sort of special thing.
well, they've been hyping up Avengers
So
like
first
for
and
like
foremost,
like a
we
month
wanted to
now. They're
extend
like,
our
look, it's
gratitude
gonna be there.
to
It's gonna
those
be
who have been
there.
waiting so
Kind of a big
patiently
deal.
and have been supporting us for such a long time until now.
Yeah,
And
it's a mobile
also,
game.
We've taken a look at gameplay right now, and we've barely showed you a good bit.
でですね、まあそういうわけなので、
Can I raise
皆
the
さんぜ
volume a
ひ
little?
触れてみたいんじゃないかなと思いましてですね、実際に、触ってみたいですかね。
And I was wondering, do you guys want to actually play the game?
Boo. No.
And he's like,
ということで、
expected that.
明日から
You guys caught me.
FFVIIIのですね、
My pants
スクエアエニ
down.
ックスブースの方
At
で
the Square Enix booth, cool.
Yeah.
7リメイクプレイアブル
So we're gonna get some
設定しています
hands-on
ので
impressions this week.
ぜ
That's
ひ機会のある
cool.
方は触れてみてください。
The
So we
demo's
actually have
available
playable demo
online.
kiosks available at the Square Enix E3 booth. So I hope you have the opportunity to try it out.
I'd imagine those lines would be long.
Yeah, oh my god. We got 2 setups.
One's
それではです
broken.
ね、最後に、
One of them's got like a Mad
皆さんに
Catz
ご覧いただき
TV.
たいものがありますので、ぜひ、昨日はですね
Has、the Dreamcast like fishing
コンサート
control.
の方でショート版のトレーラーを、公開しましたけども、今日はロング版も
It's like the square buttons.
ぜひご覧ください。
So finally, there is something that we wanted to show you. Yesterday, we showed you a short version of a trailer at the Final Fantasy VII
Oh,
concert.
so I guess we got the long version of that trailer.
Today we
It's
have
true, they haven't
a
said the
longer
date
version.
here formally, so.
I mean, I'd imagine everyone here
So
knows,
the-
but everyone in the
All
crowd,
All right,
maybe they
please
don't.
take a look.
Yeah. Still good to get the word out, like,
Yeah.
just in case people missed this concert leak. I can't wait to see the Geostigma, like,
I was
in beautiful, beautiful HD.
I want the screen to zoom out and it shows like a billboard and just like an ad for Paul Blart.
Paul Blart 3. We're excited to announce a new character joins the cast, replacing Tifa. Paul Blart from his new movie, Paul Blart 3, State of the Nation.
These sewer rats appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir.
God, Heidegger looks so good.
Avalanche.
Oh, I can't wait to see the... Oh, there we go! Yeah!
That's cool.
That looks good.
For saving my life.
Like, look at the fucking scope of Midgar. Jesus.
You think he's a keeper?
And all these side characters who are like...
Yeah, this guy.
Side, like, characters now. Oh, this music.
Y'all gotta
So,
look at the
like,
bigger picture.
you know, not just because it looks
Nothing
like
worth
cool and
fighting for
everything,
was
but I play this
Babylon
because,
without
like,
sacrifice.
I've noticed until, like, maybe a year ago, like, Leanna's like, I beat Final Fantasy VII when it was out.
Huh.
I had a friend that just lent me the PlayStation Oregano summer, so I just played this alone in a basement.
Nice.
I'm like, that's sick.
That's
I
good, actually.
fucking love you.
It's getting harder. Yeah, there she is. Oh, she looks great.
Ooh,
Have you
like
been a
outfit.
good girl?
Yeah, her outfit looks great. Show Barrett killing Dine on a cliff. I want to see that scene.
I know we have to think big if we're going to make a difference.
So yeah, this part wasn't shown, and I assume this is the extended one. Eggs and chips, finally
trapped.
together at last.
My favorite meal.
It's disgusting.
I have it before the pickles and the beets.
My turn.
We'll see Tifa soon.
Punch. Punch girl.
Oh, she looks so good.
Get going.
Whoa, these guys look so gross.
Oh, that's her patented special move, dilly dally shilly shally.
I remember that. Whoa, Shinra looks so good. Forget Crisis Core, this looks way better.
Unnecessary shade to Crisis Core.
Got you now.
Yeah, here's your 20-minute timer.
Yeah, it's a big to-do to get out.
You're not real. Cloud, I have a favor to ask of you. Run away. You have to.
You know what's cool? It's like these cutscenes just look like Advent Children. Maybe better, but I just mean like it's at that point.
We're pretty much there.
Hold on to that
Like,
hatred.
some stuff's not quite as round, the hair's not quite as perfect, because like, Advent Children, they spent like 20 hours per frame, and here you get 13 milliseconds per frame, but it looks amazing.
That was a big hype up
Absolutely.
for the date, so yeah, some people maybe weren't aware.
Yeah,
Bonus Summon Materia DLC.
there we go. And the
Like,
Cactuar one as well. Nice.
Good.
Well, that looks great. Yeah, March 3rd, 2020, if you missed it.
Get a big
Whoa.
dumb figure!
Oh, it's the PlayArts Kai stuff.
God. It's been years since I've owned a PlayArts Kai, but
Wow, how long was that? That was 20 minutes.
jeez. And they don't have a lot of show. They
Yeah.
just went hard. Like,
Yeah!
Yeah!
Finally!
This is why we're really here!
This has been great, by the way.
Dun 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 dun! Dun 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 dun! It's like fucking Daniel's face melts off and he's a Terminator.
Oh my god, on the fence. They're werewolves. They're werewolves.
How do you feel?
They're werewolves, not swearwolves.
On FF7, is it confirmed the only PS4 exclusive? Well, PS4 was the only logo, and last we heard that was the case, so
So excited.
I'm gonna lean towards probably for the time being.
It's so beautiful, man. Time to hit the road.
Whether it's timed or whatever, who knows, but I would lean towards, yeah, you're gonna want a PS4 or a PlayStation 5.
I want to see what his power can do. Come on, Daniel.
Are we gonna be in this?
Starting to be able to control
No,
his
There's no
'cause we
footage
never
of
did
us.
Camera.
Fuck!
We would have been in it.
We would have been in the place of all of these people.
It's just Decepticeye over and over.
Yeah. We're much more famous, sir.
He actually came and played the takeover for like a second at the PAX East booth because someone at Dangan knows him.
What did you say to him? Like,
I wasn't there. Like, I literally showed up, like, got off the plane while he was playing.
Did he say top of the morning to you?
No, I don't think he said anything. He just said this is shite and left.
Bro hug.
That's
What
right.
a nice dude, man.
It's the puppy! The puppy! We got a puppy!
Yeah, that was a great puppy.
Yep, great puppy.
Daniel! Come on! Run!
I mean, I guess if they want the next episodes to do well, I guess it's worth showing at their E3 conference when people might be watching, so they know, like, hey, yeah, it's taken a long time between episodes, but this is still ongoing, so just letting you know.
Now they have a lot more footage to use, too, because it's not just episode 1,
You
right?
know what? That's very true.
I appreciate here how they're, like, using a lot more of it, too. Even some of the episode 3 stuff with, like, the powers, like, they're not keeping it secret, because we gotta sell. We gotta sell
And
this game.
putting dun anything
Anywhere.
is strong.
Yeah, it's really good, though. Life is Strange 2 so far. Like, really, really digging it.
From ages long ago, miasma has blanketed the world.
Oh, Final Fantasy Crystal
Forgot about
Chronicles.
this.
Yeah.
Crystals keep the deadly
Had
miasma in check.
completely forgot about
Crystal's
it.
power is not eternal.
This is a neat game.
These are the
One of the
chronicles
neatest
of grand
games,
adventures
hand-capped by its own design.
These are the
Yeah.
crystals.
You mean I need 4 Game Boy Advances for this?
Miasma would consume us.
Then I'm gonna need a house. I'm gonna need electricity. I'm gonna need a house.
That it could be so bright.
You're gonna need to pay taxes. You remember that shit?
Online
That was the
multiplayer.
best.
Caravan with
You
friends
should really,
wherever they may be.
like, remake Crystal Bears as well when it goes
Oh my
The
god.
adventure close
Crystal
at
Bears
hand.
needs
The
more
journey
than
now
just like
unfolds on
an
smartphones.
wow. Oh, you can link with smartphones to play the 4.
That's cool.
That's actually so good.
Because that gameplay is not so complicated that you can't just do it with a phone.
That actually makes it so playable. And you're right, because it's just movement and like 2 buttons and items.
Man, Square Enix does not give a shit about the Xbox.
This should be
Not that I care that much, but like
Yeah,
everything's been PS4, PC, and like Switch.
Yeah, it's debatable whether the market's fully there.
It's not.
Yeah.
Because we want to sell shit in Japan, so.
Yeah, but anyway, fuck, that's smart. Way to make Crystal Chronicles, like, work in the modern day.
Let's literally put it on the thing that everyone has.
But, like, also, straight up, more people are gonna get to experience the multiplayer than ever
The
on
way
the
it was
GameCube.
intended.
Yeah, with 4 phones linking up, like, that's... People didn't get to play the multiplayer in the original one.
And
You
and
needed
that
it.
game in single player is not a good game.
Yeah, it's a little...
It's like because it's not the way it was intended to be played, really,
Yeah.
optimally.
The Chalice is, like, less fun to manage. Even though you get a Moogle, like, it's not great.
I hope there's at least another Voyons la
Octopath.
some IDOS shit. Not just Avengers. I hope there's at least one other IDOS.
I hope so, too.
Whatever it is.
Oh, this is
Last Remnant.
Last Remnant, yeah.
Oh god.
Which is just a secret Saga game, because of course this just recently had a remake re-release on PS4 and stuff.
Oh, that's true.
This and
Maybe that's-
Octopath
that's what this is.
they've been out, like if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like
Same with,
Octopath
like,
came out like a few weeks ago.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a secret Saga game. It's
Last Remnant was like one of the first Japanese games that used Unreal 3, if I recall.
Yeah.
It was, and it showed, because it was rough.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Oh, come on the Switch. Soon. Very soon.
Tonight soon.
That's one way to sell it.
I like this painting motif they have going. It's kind of neat.
Cobalt Bluesy asks, Muso game. No, it's like an action RPG with some pretty wild systems, so... Got some Dragon Quest.
Crystal
sounds.
Bears!
It's better! It's the one,
Oh,
the only,
Builders
the
2.
Builders,
Yeah.
builder of the game! It's Dragon Quest Builders 2!
I played the first one. It was nice, actually.
Where's that sword slashing thing for the Wii?
Oh, I think Heroes.
Heroes.
Oh, Swords, you're right.
Worships
Swords.
destruction,
The masked queen
outlawed
and
the
the
building,
tower of
cooking, and
mirrors.
creation of all things, and captured the builders.
You prefer Dragon Quest Swords or Samurai Warriors Katana?
Oh man, I've only played neither of them.
Really?
But neither I like.
We'll play Katana right after this live. I'll hook up my Wii.
Mysterious companion,
Get some copies of Just Dance out.
Yeah.
Unravel
All
the
10 of
riddles
them.
of this land and defeat
You
the
think
hateful
does Toriyama
children
get
of
paid even if he
Harvard.
doesn't work on the game?
I don't know, man.
I'd like to think
I have
so.
no idea.
Travel the diverse
That's why I said you
discover
think.
your true
I played the
potential
first
as a
one, and it's like
master
so much
builder.
more than just Minecraft.
There
I was
is a
really
land of
impressed.
adventure
Like,
with
there's a
many
lot of like
islands
good
offering
combat
unlimited
quests and
building
stuff to do.
combinations. You will have
Like,
to
there's
master
genuinely
new
a story and an
crafting skills on each
adventure
island,
going along with
with
it.
more to do
Well, I'd
and
like to
even
think a
more
little
to
bit
create.
because why even have the Dragon Quest name if there wasn't at least some stuff?
Exactly.
Everything in
But I mean,
Dragon
like,
Quest
they
Builders 2 is
delivered
much,
on it
much
for sure.
bigger. Build huge structures.
Yeah, the
in
bigger thing's a
larger
big
world
deal.
with
I remember
more
when it first
variety
came out in
and
Japan,
options
the
than
first
ever
game,
before.
people were
And
disappointed you couldn't
from
build
the
above,
eager
I think it was
islanders.
20 units high.
World
weird.
is
It's just a
humongous.
limitation.
You need your
Yeah,
wits
but
about
when they
you to
first
get
announced this in
around.
Japan, they were
Run
like,
across open
you can go
fields
much
and
higher. It was like one of the first things they
treacherous
said.
mines
They
and
knew.
Spectacular castles. Dive into the watery depths to discover hidden treasures. Climb the highest mountains to catch the sunset.
And like, one of the cool things is like, you may not know this, but the treasures and the world is not randomly generated. It's like a designed world. There are places you can go and find rare things that are always going to be there. Like, I think that's what's so cool about it. It's actually like a full bespoke adventure game with construction mechanics,
with a fondness
basically.
for fighting foes. Use powerful attacks on the battlefield to take down monstrous
Fastball
beasts.
special.
Work together with your villagers to till soil, plant seeds, and raise a multitude of crops.
Marry whoever you like.
The way you build your fields to support the kind of crops you'll
I
grow.
suppose they're not going to release the Vita
Harvest
version.
anything from the humble cabbage.
I think it's a little late for that at this point.
I think that ship has sailed to the grey havens.
I was surprised they even released a Vita version at all.
Big projects require big help. You and 3 friends.
Square
team
Enix
up
was like
online to
weirdly
build anything
notably
you can
absent from the
imagine.
Vita early on, and then at the end
Let
they
your
were like, oh wait,
creativity
shit.
run wild.
And they made like a bunch of good games on it.
The only limit is your imagination. So call on your
Megan
friends
Dog
and build
Dodge
your fate.
says,
Make a
this would be
giant
more
slime.
fun if it was Berserk. Like
Berserk Builders! That's very strong.
Paved with peril, young builder. Only you can defeat
You have to build your way out.
No, it's like, remember when the fucking king or the god hand was saying like Griffith needs to build his path to the castle in the heavens. He's like, no, I mean like you gotta build it, son. Berserk Builders.
Berserk and the band of builders.
Huck like is a helper and he's like telling you like, oh, to build things, guts. Yeah.
So easy. So easy.
This is free money we're giving away.
Yeah, take it. Costs
Someone,
nothing.
Sega Sammy, whoever owns this.
We beg of you. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, this is that big like special
Yeah.
version of it, right?
I'm actually quite looking forward to it. I missed the PS4 version, and I mean the Switch version looks great, and has like a lot of cool new features. So I'm actually really looking forward to it. I don't know if you caught it, but basically you can switch between whichever art style.
Yeah, it was because they had the trailer for this in the director a few months
Yeah.
ago, and I think I remember that.
Yeah, in Japan, the pixel art was only the 3DS version,
Mhm.
which also has another 3D art style that is not this one.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's like really good looking for 3DS standards 3D basically.
Okay.
But and the bottom screen was the 2D and the top was 3D. It was really funky. So that art style is lost forever, but whatever it is.
It has a weird name. That's just called Definitive Edition S. That was it. The S part
Yeah.
is what it.
Well, I think in Japan it doesn't have the definitive edition, it's just S. That's like how you differentiate it. So I wish they just had S, but gotta add definitive edition for the West.
Yeah, so you know.
As
all it
the
is.
style. purple Gambit game. Square Enix Collective. Okay, so this is gonna be some indie titles.
The Quiet Man.
Oh, the Zodiarc's gonna get shown.
I don't remember that. Oh yeah, kind of
that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Children of Zodiarcs. Woo! Montreal is dead. They're great.
I have no memory of this place.
Go buy Children of Zodiarcs. You need it.
Oh yeah, this like wasn't this like really hated?
I don't know. And there's the other Fear Effect, right? If I'm not mistaken,
they're remaking the original. So, Sedna and Sedna 2.
Is Sedna the one that has the wintry like little icon, like where they're like wearing like winter? I bought it on the Switch then I think for like $2 on a sale, but I haven't played it yet.
I was gonna see if like anyone's like, yeah.
Thanks, Commando Joe, for shilling Children of Zodiarcs in chat.
Hello everyone, this is Carolina.
Alberto and Carlos Mastretta.
I remember people. I remember seeing a bunch of like reviews of people that said this thing's actually dreadful, but I don't know for sure.
And we're the founders of Original Fire Games.
Over the last few decades, we have seen a fascinating evolution in racing games.
What was the name
Nowadays, you can drive almost any type of car on amazing recreations of the best tracks in the world.
However, we believe it's time to try something different. We want to do this by reviving a style that pioneered racing games decades ago.
Arcade racers over the top with bikini babes.
Sharp arcade look and tactile driving physics,
right.
which brings together a whole range of styles and eras of motorsport.
We are delighted to share this moment with you.
And show a sneak preview of our game, which Square Enix Collective will publish in 2020.
Join us for the ride and see you again soon.
I want to say that like any of it, like you obviously know a bit more than me. That's like I don't recall any of those games like getting real press or
Turing test. I remember
Turing test.
Yeah, I remember Children of Zodiarcs when the Kickstarter was going on because that was very successful. A lot of people were like, it's like Final Fantasy Tactics-esque, and it's Square Enix Collective, which a lot of people kind of misread as Square Enix is making a tactics game, which was not the case. But definitely a few of them have been successful, but I don't think any of them have been massive.
Battalion 1944 recaptures the core of classic competitive first-person shooters.
I know people like Tokyo Dark as well, but
you'll need to quickly coordinate strategies with your team on the fly. Whilst keeping
when I think of a Square Enix conference, I think of Battlefield 1944. It's just a weird thing for them to publish.
It's unusual, but it's nice that they'll publish like anything, and they're not just like only Japanese-looking games or something. Yeah. I appreciate that they're willing to put money down on games, and like devs aren't getting the Square Enix office, and they're like, oh wait, the card's wrong. No, money down.
Kill enemies, win matches, and rank up to demonstrate your Battalion 1944 prowess and unlock visual customization rewards.
I mean, it looks alright, but it's really not really my thing.
I mean, I don't mind, like, hey, we're bringing back competitive first-person shooters. I'm like, yeah, could you not have had, like, the World War II aesthetics? Could this have been literally anything else?
They like that.
A bit more interesting.
Halt the Axis offensive in their tracks with the rapid-fire PPSH, or take fire with pixel precision with the Mosin Nagant. And a whole
shoutouts to Mosin Nagant. Still good. Still good 70 years later.
With a range of environments to test your skills in.
Isn't that what the end uses?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
I think so.
Thank you.
To be top of the leaderboards.
What are you giving me?
Available now on Steam.
Shoutouts to my boys defending Eastern Europe.
Still holding down the front.
Yeah. That barista had her name tag just said Tifa, like her name.
Please.
It did. Look,
you're right. You're right. Oh, like a Spotify thing. There's all their music.
I like how they're all flipping like all their sheet music and changing
God damn,
instruments.
pick a song.
That's a cute,
pick Crazy Chocobo.
Cute gag. Nice.
No, like, for fuck's sake. That's neat.
That is good. Capcom and Konami recently put like a ton of their music on Spotify and other services, so that's cool. Ain't nothing bad to say about that. Yeah, let's go.
Dun 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 dun.
Right?
They own it. I think, does Disney own Terminator? Maybe, I don't know.
Probably. No, James Cameron does.
Yeah, that's true. Wait.
Why is the Master of Masters here? He's like straight up here.
No, this is something else. Is it a concert?
No. This is Kingdom Hearts DLC for sure. Sometimes they have the no voice acting because they didn't record the lines yet. Oh shit!
Weird.
Play as Riku. And Aqua. Oh, cool. I mean, she was in the prologue thing. Whoa, and Roxas. I wonder if it's just these fights though. New form thing. This area is so cool. I don't know if you've seen it.
No, with that name.
Oh shit, asking important questions.
It's a big no.
These are huge spoilers. You shouldn't. Yeah. I'll just keep playing dumb. Finally, this character's gonna get some relevance. Who are you? Oh shit. No, but like Luxord, we don't know like nothing about him.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's exciting.
It's very exciting. I'm excited.
Winter, nice.
I'm sorry. I did forget that Kingdom Hearts 3 did come out on the Xbox.
It did, yeah. That
Please welcome Naoki
Yeah, that one
Yoshida,
did.
producer and director, Final Fantasy XIV Online.
If Luxord is doing that.
How do you pronounce that other guy's the other name you said? Zygabar?
Zigbar?
No.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
It's Braig's nobody name.
Hi guys, my name is Naoki
You don't like
Yoshida,
Braig?
producer and director of Final
Braig's
Fantasy
a real name.
XIV.
Kids are named Braig all the time. Are you okay? I wheeled over.
Bobby, get me my license plate. No, come along, Zygabar.
4月2日発売となる Final Fantasy XIV 拡張パッケージ第3弾漆黒のヴィランズの紹介をさせていただきます
Did you see the secret movie at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3 since you don't care?
Shadowbringers Final
Holy
Fantasy
shit,
XIV's
man.
third expansion pack, which is releasing on July the 2nd.
2013年に新生オルゼアレルムリボーンが発売されてから、6年が経ちました。
there's like a
なん
lull,
と世界
like
で
in the
累
show.
計
I
登
was
録ア
there.
カウント
Let's
数
see, you were there
1600万
too.
を
We
突破し、
really
な
try
ん
to
とこの
start
で
a
すね、漆
silent
黒のヴィラ
man,
ンズ
quiet
の
man
発売を
chant.
前にして有料
See
会
if we
員数
can
を
like get the
過
crowd
去
in.
最
I know,
大
eh?
更
What's the
新
main
する
character's
ことが
name
できま
again?
した。これらはすべて世界中のプレイヤー光の戦士の
Everyone's
皆
just
さんのおかげ
screaming
です。
Dane at the top of their lungs.
No one knows what
No
this
one knows
is.
what's going on, yeah.
They
But then
don't even know what we're
Dane's actor
saying.
steps out from behind the screen.
Yeah.
You called? No, he doesn't speak.
Leave Jiren to
We've reached
me.
the highest number of active subscribers in history, in its history.
Quiet
before the
Man
launch of
could beat
Shadowbringers.
Jiren.
This is
His
all
dad's
thanks
such a
to our
villain, though.
players, our warriors of light.
このシャドーブリンガーズではですね、拡張パッケージにとどまらない新作 RPG1 本分のボリュームとそしてゲーム体験をお届けしたいと思います。
We view Shadowbringers as more than a simple expansion pack, but as a new game filled with volume and gameplay experiences that are comparable to a brand new standalone RPG title.
Is this the
ま
last
た
major
新
expansion
ジョ
for
ブである
this?
ガンブレーカー、それから踊り子、新種族のロスガルとビエラなど、これからファイナルファンタジー14を始める皆さんにも多数の新規の要素が用意されています。
And there's so many new elements in the game
Like,
for
the
those
game's
who have
doing
yet
really
to
good.
play Final Fantasy XIV, including 2 new jobs, the Gunbreaker and the
And the
Dancer,
Quiet Man.
as well as 2 new playable races, the
Okay, people
Frothgar
are
and the
saying we don't
Vera.
know that this is the last one. Yeah, okay.
ぜひファイナルファンタジーシリーズの最新作として ファイナルファンタジー7リメイクの発売2020年3月3日までの間漆黒のヴィランズをお楽しみください。
We are excited to bring Shadowbringers as the latest installment in the Final Fantasy franchise for our fans to enjoy, at least until 2020 March 3rd, when Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out.
それではいよいよ7月2日、ローンチとなりますが、この場で世界初公開となるその漆黒のヴィランズのローンチトレーラーをご覧いただこうと思います。
We are pleased to bring a world premiere of the launch trailer for Shadowbringers releasing on July the 2nd.
Please take a look.
Berserk DLC.
Well, if it ain't the
Dun-dun-dun-dun. Wait, no, that's Dragon's Dogma.
And when, pray
That's No More Heroes
did we
DLC.
last have a dark
So
night?
Travis is a pawn, and in the Switch Dragon's Dogma there's a Travis pawn, and he has a special weapon.
Okay. Like, that struck me as familiar, but yeah. You could have been lying.
Yes.
In that chaotic moment between realms, time and space warp and blend in unexpected ways. What Urianger saw.
For a second I thought like, oh man, it'd be cool if they did a remaster of the last story. Then I'm like, oh wait, that's not Square Enix's.
I know, right? Would be cool though.
That's how the Sin Eaters came to be. They were once living creatures, or people, that were caught in the path of the flood. Once the change is wrought, there is no going back.
The eternal light of these creatures has confounded us for nigh on 100 years. For each we have put down, another has risen up in its place, born of the self-same ether, relinquished by its predecessor.
How much are you gonna play this?
That's him. That's Vorthree.
Yeah, same.
Somewhere between like less than 0. I never played Final Fantasy XI. Just it's like MMOs in general.
Like super same. It looks great, and everyone loves this game. But
people request
can't
this.
do MMOs.
People request it for what happened all the time about how like it was a complete fucking disaster, and then they turned it around.
I remember a friend of mine who bought it on day one, who had this crazy laptop and was playing it in the sci-fi and anime club space.
Yeah. Shoutouts.
Yeah. And even on launch day, looking at it, like, yeah, the graphics were cool, but we were like, what is going on here? It was so disappointing.
Everything we gave. What was it for?
God, the music's so crazy good as well. I'm glad the music's all gonna be on Spotify, because now we can just listen to it. I know this is like totally not what this is for, but they made all these amazing assets, and it'd be dope if they could make an offline one featuring them.
Yeah, you know what? Why not?
I'm a big idiot though, because I know like it's good. I should just suck it up and play it, but I can't into MMOs.
For you.
Yeah, that was great.
And sacrifice. The will
I want
of
the music to swell back up, then has a few more generic phrases.
Sorry, I
and then
can only
the trailer
assume I
doesn't
missed
stop.
out, but it sounded an awful lot like you were implying both Zodiac and Hydaelyn are not gods. But
they are gods after a fashion.
Isn't that what you just said in that collective game, Zodiarcs?
Children of the Zodiacs?
Yeah, you just said Zodiarcs.
Of
I think it said Zodiacs.
Oh, maybe it did.
If anything. Zodiarcs is their word.
Right. Oh, okay.
Shots lingering.
It's uncomfortable for
I wish
everybody.
they would play like Devolver's crowd shots. The girl with the popcorn. And that is such a good gag.
Techland.
Oh my god.
Wait, Square Enix is publishing Dying Light 2.
Wait, are they? I'm not sure. Maybe they are.
It said it during whatchamacallit, during Microsoft's press conference.
You are clearly right.
Warner Brothers just didn't publish the sequel. They did the first one.
So, real talk, I had no excitement for the first one, and indeed I didn't find it very interesting when it came out. When they announced this, I was like, oh, well, the art's a lot nicer, but still nothing. And then I heard Chris Avalone's writing it, and I'm like, no, I gotta buy it now. He's far too consistent for me to not want it.
Remember I told you about that video of Nolan North and Troy Baker, like talking about lists that someone had prepared of their best roles, and they list the character from Dying Light, and Troy Baker, and Troy Baker's like, oh right, I wouldn't have picked this, but
he forgot.
He fucking forgot that he was in it.
But he liked Yuri.
Yeah, this was announced that Square Enix is publishing it like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, it looks great. Oh, it was recent that they announced it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, move on. Okay, I don't need someone coming out to talk about that one. I don't. You know, for some games, I'm not as pressed for that information. Not even going to pretend. Later on, they're going to get to zoom out and we get to look at this nice regal wall of
it's like the Smash Ultimate by Nero.
Yeah. Oh my god, Saga Scarlet Grace is finally coming out in English.
Jesus,
holy shit. Romancing Saga 3 is like an old game. These are like really nice remakes that they've done for 2 and 3. They're like amazing. But Saga Scarlet Grace is the new one, and I played it when it was on the Vita in Japanese, and it's really good and really something special. Really unique RPG.
What makes it so unique?
There's like no towns or dungeons.
Just unique.
Just overworld and interacting with characters. Yeah, it's the one with the churro guy. That's the one I keep talking about.
Churro guy.
There's a guy in the game. Okay. Paul is his name. He's this big buff dude. He sells churros in the main city.
Okay.
Because in a dream, one day God came to him and asked him to build a tower to heaven.
I thought he was just asking him to sell churros.
And he's got to sell churros to build the tower. Yeah, this game is fucking rad and it's super fun, and I'm really happy that it's coming out in English finally because it's impenetrable in Japanese.
Right.
So this was originally a Vita game, which is why the graphics kind of look around this level, and you can tell it, wasn't the highest budget game either, but it's really interesting and really good. In Japan, they announced it's coming out on the Switch and PC and PS4, so I imagine those are the platforms we're going to get, because this is an enhanced version, Ambitions. Yes. Whoa, also Switch, iOS, Android.
iOS.
Look, we got Vita for Romancing Saga 3 still.
Oh, it's like Just Dance being on the Wii.
Yeah, that one had Xbox One as well.
Oh, okay.
So, there you go. Yeah, no Vita for Scarlet Grace because the enhanced version didn't come to Vita in Japan, I guess. But yeah, that's a super good-ass game.
Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, enjoyed by fans the world over, has surpassed 39 million downloads.
Cool feature about this game, you can spend infinite amounts of money.
You mean there's no limit to the amount of money you can spend?
There's no limit to the amount of money you can put in and try to randomly get the characters you want.
Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. These two titles, FFVE and War of the Visions, will be the pillars of the growing world of Lapis.
Tactical RPG.
This is the story of Ardora, a continent of Lapis.
Oh, we're still talking about this.
A tiny spark here ignites the
I thought that was it.
and boiled the entire continent in conflict.
The tactics continues still, so they gotta make sure you know it's new.
A conflict later spoken of as the War of the Visions. Leonis,
I really want there to be a trailer that starts up and it shows like the logo design for Final Fantasy VIII, and then it like dissipates and they're like Final Fantasy is one of the best RPGs, and then just they move on. That's it.
Just don't even touch that one.
It's like, I know Final Fantasy VIII, like, fairly okay. I've never beaten it, but I played, like, a good amount of it back in the day. On the PC version, actually.
Yeah, I know Shadows.
Yeah. And I don't mean this in a mean way, but I think it's hilarious that, like, it never comes out.
Yeah.
Like, it's just,
I know what you mean.
It's just kind of funny. Like, I would say the same if it was any mainline Final Fantasy that people like. It's not just because it's 8, you know? It's not just because it's, you know,
no, it's just weird that one keeps getting skipped over.
On a struggle in which the fate of nations rests. All is for one's
Is this gacha? Yes, I bet. Admittedly, that is a bet.
I smell gacha.
If it wasn't, if they were just like, hey, this is gonna cost $20, I'd be like, yes, actually, I would be super down for that.
Like, that's coming, but not Final Fantasy VIII.
Yep, well. I mean, admittedly, that team was never gonna do Final Fantasy VIII. Oh, people can fly? Right, they teased this the other day with a shot of like a person in like a stasis.
Yeah, it's true. It's not a Final Fantasy game announcement. Cool, I can't wait.
We quiet men.
Quiet Men Legions.
Yeah, so they showed one of these stasis.
Yeah, I saw that stasis shot with that chick. So people can fly. I'm always down with anything that they make, honestly. Just fun, dumb first-person shooters.
Looks perhaps multiplayer-ish.
Which,
not an inherently bad thing. Not a bad thing at all, actually.
Yeah, like a Titan. He's large, but not...
He's a large man. Excuse me, I'm just a large man.
Clive Barker's Jericho,
oh my god, yeah, that would be sick. Clive Barker's anything. Clive Barker's Jericho.
Final Fantasy Brave Exvius.
Yeah, Outriders.
Okay, I heard this name before.
Me too. They trademarked it or some shit. Which is a good thing to do if you're gonna make a game named something.
I would have always, liked a little bit of gameplay, but maybe it's far out.
Yeah, that's alright. We'll see it when it's ready.
It's a little far out.
Next year's stacked.
For Xbox One.
Hit us up on Insta.
Please welcome Sebastian Wojciechowski.
Thank you. Thank you for pronouncing that.
And thanks for that. You're probably going to show us a little bit of gameplay.
Yeah. Wojciechowski?
Because unlike Ghostwire Tokyo, can you tell me what genre your game is?
Gentlemen, I'm Sebastian Wojciechowski.
I wouldn't even try to pronounce that. I don't fucking know.
No, you don't fuck with that many vowels.
Yeah, any Blizzard
in some countries you're allowed to have more vowels than others.
Yeah.
Wow, let me tell
in other countries you can't have more vowels than you have parents.
Finally now.
Mike Wazowski.
Outriders.
That's how you pronounce it. Don't even fuck.
I'd like to thank the team at People Can Fly. You guys are amazing. And
I have started up Bulletstorm a legendary amount of times, and I've quit it just as many.
I've started it 2 or 3 times and just not gotten far.
Because when it really gets good is like farther along and you have to go through some shit that's not as fun.
Maybe just play it as Duke and you'll be like, yeah.
I was actually thinking of doing that, but then everyone's like, it's actually a shitty mode. Like, no one reacts to him being Duke. He will talk like Duke, but no one reacts to him because they couldn't read
most recently the US
kind of a shame.
To bring you what is our most ambitious shooter to date. To present more
To
present more
You're breathtaking.
of our vision, I would like to take this moment to introduce a short video from our game director, Bartek Mita.
He couldn't
so thanks
be
a lot. More on Outriders this winter. Thank you.
It's weird to have a guy from the developer presenting a developer.
He's in a stasis pod.
First out.
This is about my life.
Okay, no, he's not presenting. He's
shooters are in our DNA.
It's our passion.
Maybe something shouldn't be in our DNA.
Outriders.
Look, there's your gameplay.
Is that third person?
All
it was
our
third
experience
person.
From all our previous titles.
I like. They're gonna show us a little bit more, but I shouldn't have to do this to see what your game is.
I know.
We wanted to make for a very long time.
Get out of the way.
Is it back here?
We describe Outriders as a dark, modern shooter built with traditional values. By that, I mean we are creating an experience with a strong story that you can enjoy with your friends or on your own.
Yay, that's fine.
That was enough of a shot. Look at that monster.
We are confident. We are building a shooter with a powerful gunplay, incredible weaponry.
Guns are weird. That's good.
They're like regular guns with like stuff stuck on them.
Shit on them.
Some of those guns look like Quantum Theory things.
It's a game we've had in our heads.
Oh Christ, I forgot what that was.
Left.
I thought you meant Quantum Break.
Nope, Quantum Theory.
Outriders is a
game with Sid
it
and
sucks
Felena.
It sucks that you always know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
I hate that focus that you have when you're talking about Quantum
across
Break.
the hostile planet of Eno,
Whatever.
in search of the
Never
source
forget
of
Sid and
Felena's
story.
I was trying to like mix you up.
I
know.
And yes,
you
there is a lot more depth.
Not on that.
But I can't say too much more right now.
That's all I can say right now.
I have also finished Quantum Break, so...
Yeah, Quantum Leap's great.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it's still kind of nothing. It's a third-person shooter you can enjoy with your friends, and there's a story. I'm down for that, I guess.
I'm excited for Gunfire Games' third-person co-op thing. The Darksiders guys. I forget what it's called. I always forget what it's called.
Yeah, I have a vague memory of that. Well, I'll say that
This looks like a big painting.
They got some content to show.
Yeah.
Reincarnation is the foundation of our way of life.
Oh, this is
we
the Setsuna studio, their new action game.
Our prayers.
It looks a lot nicer than Setsuna and
it is grief of death which shackles the
Lost Sphere, Jesus,
and causes the dead to stray. Indeed,
like it looks a lot
there is no greater affront to reincarnation.
I find like we've seen this trailer already
so we turn
in this
our
conference.
grief to joy as we send
One
off
of the other ones was like
there's some art overlapping pretty hard here, isn't there? Like you want a consistent portfolio, but not too consistent.
Those who held back their tears in life still need salvation.
Does this have a name or did you forget it?
It does. I just forget it.
A duty that falls to the Watchers. The Watchers sever the bonds that tie the lost to this world and send them off to the next. They navigate the emotions of the living and the dead. They prize life.
All guns confirmed.
Above all else.
It's kind of floating with them too. The combat looks kind of cool.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it looks better than... I mean, Setsuna and Lost Sphere had the Chrono Trigger stuff going on.
Yeah.
And they were doing it. It just
it's the story.
Wasn't a massive thrill. You know, it was just... It's fine. They were fine, but...
Oninaki.
That's really soon, actually. How many of these fucking paintings do we got?
It's gonna be a big mural.
They actually, honestly, have a lot of content to show. This could be anything.
This is not Avengers.
Oh my god, what is this song? Yeah, of course.
Oh my god. Damn it.
Finally.
I wanted it to keep going.
Finally.
Shit. Oh, that's cool. It makes no sense it took this long.
Yeah, it took a while. I just hope they got it right. I know that the other ones have had some issues, FF7 and FF9, so
yeah.
Let's hope this one is a little more ironed out. Cool that it's finally happening.
Remember someone telling me like it's because of song licensing issues or something?
People always say that.
Yeah, like, that's usually what it is.
Sometimes definitely, but like even when we don't know, people just go, it's music, and everyone goes, ah. we have no fucking clue what it is.
You're right.
Yeah. It's a valid guess.
It's my gunblade.
Yeah. We lost the source code, so we had to remake the entire game. Tonight?
On everything.
2019. Okay.
Very nice.
Cool.
I'm so sad. I wanted it to go on forever. I've never really
remastered. It's a 40-minute trailer.
From in
oh well, here's
this
our
Avengers.
Yeah.
Notice it didn't have a painting for this one.
Yeah, just jump in. They've done that a few times, but they'll zoom out of a painting. Show Gambit!
In collaboration with Eidos Montreal.
Yeah. Well, the art looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they don't have actors.
Don't get the actors.
No, this is its own thing.
Big attack on Avengers Day.
Thor, Tony, check it out. At once.
Yeah.
Try to keep up.
It's fine. We'll get used to it.
This is an FFVII.
This just got a whole lot more interesting.
I don't know.
Hulk doesn't matter really.
Secure the bridge. Those weapons can't get into the city. How you set them up?
This gameplay? Because it looks like it.
That's why I was wondering if it was actually an FMV when you said it, because it looks doable.
Yeah, that's...
Is that a joke? Did Thor make a joke?
I do think this is at least all in engine, for sure.
Cap, they got pulsar tanks.
That was pretty nice. I was actually thinking of the one that you tested. I thought it would be first person.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't actually think it would be third.
Old THQ one. I have a stolen PowerPoint for that on my computer.
Cap, what's going on over there?
Start the Chimera. What's your status?
Wow. This looks incredibly high quality, can I just say? Yeah.
Well, I guess if you're trying to replicate the movies in like action, they have to be like kind of over the top.
Of course, the last game that Crystal Dynamics really worked on that we know of was the second Tomb Raider.
Second Tomb Raider, exactly. So.
And even then, Eidos did some of the heavy lifting to get into Shadow the Tomb Raider.
Okay, so it's sinking into the water, and everyone seems very mystified as to why.
Others.
Okay, so that seems like it's just prologue.
Do the Avengers pose a danger to society? That was the question, Bruce. That was the question.
God, Nolan North is Tony Stark, huh?
That's alright.
No, that's not saying it's bad. It's just not what I expect.
Oh no, for sure. I didn't think you were right.
Usually you'll have this like.
But that's not how this
Robert
story
Downey
ends.
Jr. Thor died. Or not.
Show Ant-Man.
Abomination. Ooh, space mission.
Wow. Can I just say this game looks fucking elaborate? Like, jeez. Way to deliver on that, eh?
Well, what are we waiting for?
Ooh, Fing Fang Boom! Oh.
Maybe, actually.
It's called Avengers, huh?
You got Nixies on one of the ports there.
No date, huh? Okay. Well, maybe they're going to be a little presentation.
Please welcome Sean Eskai, Creative Director, Crystal Dynamics, and Bill Roseman, Vice President and Creative Director, Marvel Games.
See that big red logo from here.
Yeah.
I'd assume Marvel has so much control of this, it would be like of a comparable quality to Spider-Man PS4.
Yeah.
That amount of money, they're not fucking around.
No, exactly.
Thank you, everyone. We are
they're picking partners carefully,
reveal Marvel's Avengers
for sure.
to the world.
Like, I think the worst Marvel game that has come out since their new push was like that one that Senzar
Crystal
remade
Dynamics
for
and
Oculus
Marvel
that was
began
just
collaborating
really,
on an original Avengers game.
Sanzaru made a game for Oculus that was really
what was it?
Cinematic story.
You played as a bunch of different Avengers in VR.
I don't even know that.
Wave-based combat. It was really poor, actually.
Both single player and co-op.
Not even because it's VR. Like it's worse than non-Avengers shooters.
Do I have
and
any
stuff.
true believers in the house?
Oh no, the Spider-Man VR thing was a different thing. That was Sony Pictures made that one. That's why it's so fucking
superheroes
terrible.
and villains. But you'll also see that they're unique to this game, as this is Crystal's interpretation of these iconic characters.
Our story begins at A-Day, as San Francisco celebrates the opening of
What
the
a bunch
Avengers
of assholes.
West
The
Coast
Avengers get their own day? Like, this
and the
is
team's
disgusting.
It's
custom
A-Day, shut up. You
outfitted
love
with
M-Day.
a strange experimental energy source. However, the day turns deadly when an attempt to
You get a
steal
whole
this new
day.
technology
You're not like pizza or
results
like
in
dogs.
massive destruction.
They get their own day.
Blamed for the tragedy, the Avengers are outlawed.
He really likes looking
and
up
our
at the
heroes
rafters.
disband.
That's where they put the script.
It's way up
It's
there.
papers
A
stuck.
horrific evil threatens the world.
5 years later.
And our
Ooh,
only
5-year
hope
time
That's
skip.
because
reassemble
that's why Iron
Earth's
Man had
mightiest
a
heroes.
big mullet.
You'll play
kind of
as your favorite Avengers in an
no
all
spoils, but
new
it's kind of
original
interesting. It's
story
5-year time skip, huh?
showcasing
Okay.
authentic Marvel heroism and humanity.
Well, this guy's really
It's
emphasizing.
about losing what matters to you most.
Now, what I'm interested in, it has those
Fighting to get
5
back.
icons. Does that mean that's it for playables?
Maybe.
Because I'd like to think I'd rather have 5 that are really done well than like 20 like
Then
a
like
Marvel.
then like
Ultimate
X-Men
Alliance.
Legends or Ultimate Alliance. Yeah, I getcha.
So I don't mind that.
Speaking of which, Ultimate Alliance gets
Most
to follow this
importantly,
up
this
tomorrow.
is a story about self-acceptance.
Ah,
in the face of adversity.
it's a different game.
It is a totally
About
different
embracing our individual powers.
Plus, that's
and
going to have
learning
way more
that
weirdos than this
together
does.
We are mighty.
I'm so happy Kamala Khan's in it.
Yeah. I'm so happy not Avengers and Guardians of the Galaxy are also in it.
Captain America.
Oh my god, they're revealing 5 characters.
You'll call
Who's it going
down
to
the
be?
lightning as the Asgardian god of thunder, Thor.
And here comes Beta Ray Bill.
You'll channel the
Stupid lizard
anger
man.
of scientist Bruce Banner by unleashing the whole.
Oh, this guy loves Marvel.
He does.
You'll
He should
gather
work for
intel
them or
and
something.
strike swiftly as the ultimate tactical spy, Black Widow.
So
And
there's still
finally,
Iron Man VR
you'll
being
blast
made by
through the sky
Camouflage
as,
as
the
well.
charismatic Tony Stark.
Interesting.
Known
That's
to the
part of the
wider
game that really
world
overlaps
as
like
the
that.
Armored Iron Man.
It would have been neat if they picked
Bring
like
this
not
incredible
the
story to
A-listers
life,
and it was
we've
like
assembled an
War
all-star
Machine.
cast.
Right.
And-
Hold on.
I'll let them introduce
Because he's
themselves.
talking about the
Oh, the
voiceovers,
cast,
and I'm
yeah.
interested.
You're right.
All I heard was Steve Bloom, so. That's Steve Bloom. No one knows.
So, here we are. Avengers Assemble.
Troy Baker.
Who are you people again?
Hi, I'm Troy Baker.
Hi,
I play
it's
Bruce
me
Banner.
again.
Hi, I'm Jeff Shine, and I play Captain America.
Hi, I'm Travis Willingham, and I play Thor.
Hi, I'm Laura Bailey, and I'm playing
Oh,
Black
Laura
Widow.
Bailey.
Hi, I'm Nolan North, and I play Tony Stark. There's certain characters I don't think you ever have to be talked into.
Yes.
You know, so we'd like to have you play Tony Stark.
That's a
Iron
good way
Man.
to put it.
Yes. You know, everybody always portrays him as this super confident character. And I
Because
think
for all the
it's a
Avengers
mask
games since that feature
for him.
Iron Man,
I
they
think
always
he's
just have a
one of those
Robert Downey
vulnerable
Jr.
guys.
like sound
I
alike.
think Bruce is just
For all
such a
of them.
cool character. A lot of people are really quick to bring out the big green, but I think that Bruce is a super complex character. It's fun, and I've never played him before.
What is very relatable about Natasha is she's extremely capable, but she's at the core, she's human. She's surrounded by all of this larger-than-life stuff, and she has to step up to it.
I feel like Thor got really interesting in the last I think, 10 or 15 years.
Doesn't
for
even
me.
get a
I
lick.
like where he's kind of landed in the public eye, you know.
One of the things I think is cool about Cap is I never feel like
Everyone's trying to like
he necessarily
get their like
wants
voice
to
actor
be.
penis
He
out.
accepts that he is. I feel like sometimes the best leaders are the ones who don't necessarily
My
want
character's
it, but
obviously
they're right
better
for the
than
job.
Having an original
I
story
play
to tell as
Gambit.
well.
What's up with Gambit? This is like the third time you said Gambit earlier.
It's so cool. I've just been thinking of that rumor of Channing Tatum doing a Gambit movie.
Chemistry is
That's definitely not going to happen anymore.
Yeah, if you look that up, that's one of the most, like, that's been...
Thanks everybody for joining us.
Not
Can't
rumored,
wait
that's
to be
been,
able
like,
to play the game, but right
trying
now,
to get started
you don't have to wait
since,
for some
like,
exclusive content.
one of the earlier Wolverine movies.
Damn.
They just can't get that done.
Do the Avengers pose a danger to society? That was the question, Bruce.
He looks like what's his face from Walking Dead 400 Days.
Jesus,
Did you check the science? Did you check? It was a heist, Bruce. No. We were outsmarted.
The Terrigen reactor was unstable, and you knew that. You knew that, and you still paraded it before the entire world.
So what? We just give up?
We didn't give up, Tony. We failed. At
Well,
least
like
I can
Endgame.
admit that. No, we failed him. We failed him.
No, he doesn't look like me. People are saying that.
He looks...
His hair's far too long.
Please welcome Scott Amos, Head of Studio,
Scott
and
what?
Megan Marie, Senior Community and Social Media Manager, Crystal Dynamics.
Amos.
Hello, E3.
Oh, what's his shirt got on it?
Let's get it.
He's been keeping that buttoned up all day.
You've just seen a high-level view
Avengers.
of the cinematic and character-driven campaign of Marvel's Avengers. But launch is only the beginning.
I kind of wish I had a
this
subtitle,
adventure.
but, you know, whatever. it's
Marvel's
fine.
Avengers delivers a narrative over
Wow, it was
multiple years,
fashionista,
with
jeez.
exciting new content released at
Anna's
regular
like probably
basis.
like cooling herself down looking
Like
at
the
this.
Avengers,
How do the sleeves work?
You and
I
your
don't
friends
know.
are
Girls are
stronger
crazy,
together.
man.
You'll
They
assemble
make
a
clothes
team
work.
of
When's the
4
Crime Tina
players
critiques for this?
online
Online's very ambitious.
where you can master extraordinary abilities.
This is very ambitious.
Where you can
Yeah.
customize a growing roster of heroes and
A
defend the
growing
Earth from
roster of
ever-escalating
heroes?
threats.
That can't be.
Oh, yes.
You
Oh,
just
yes.
said it.
No, but I can't be
And to
in
make
the
sure
sense that it's
everyone
the
comes
5.
on
You
this
just
journey
gain
with
them
us,
throughout the
we're
campaign.
You play as
incredibly
Iron
thrilled
Man,
to announce
I play as
that
Moon
Gambit.
Knight.
every new superhero
Damn it.
and every new region will be delivered at no additional cost.
Wow. That's actually kind of
Probably
a big
because
deal.
they're like, we don't need to make extra money on this.
I was going to
fucking
say,
thing.
kind of get the idea they're anticipating like
So our
5+ million
community
sales.
is that we won't have random loot boxes or pay-to-win scenarios.
Well, it wouldn't
You know, just get this out of the
I
way.
wouldn't really think that of Square Enix
This
anyway.
game represents a collaboration across
Except for
Crystal
mobile
Dynamics,
games from Japan, yeah, I agree. But they're Western games, yeah, you're right.
Marvel Games, I know you're out here.
And Spider-Man
Eidos
PS4 didn't
Montreal,
have
these
it.
guys
I
are
wouldn't
here.
think Marvel would do it.
Yeah, Eidos Montreal.
Nixie Software,
Yeah, Nixies.
Jesus.
our new Crystal Northwest studio.
For those who may not know,
And
Nixies
everyone at
would
Square
often
Enix.
do the other version of the game that like Eidos wasn't making, whether it be Crystal Dynamics
So our
or
game is about
Eidos
embracing
Montreal.
They're
your
responsible for
powers
the
and
boss
living
fights
your
in Human
superhero
Revolution?
dreams.
No, it was a different company.
We have an
Oh,
exclusive
yeah.
gameplay demo in
But
our
they did
booth
the
that will
PS3
show
version
you
of
more
Human
of the
Rev.
core
And
campaign.
they did the PS3 version of
It's
Tomb Raider.
original story
Okay.
and our superheroes in action.
Not all heroes wear capes, and their names are Nixies.
So, Marvel's Avengers will release worldwide on PS4,
Tonight.
Xbox One, Stadia, and PC. We got you covered.
I thought a date
And
was
we're
coming.
excited to be partnering with PlayStation to bring some awesome surprises to the PlayStation audience,
but only on PlayStation, Spider-Man.
including early beta access and unique benefits that we'll be revealing in the future.
So we probably fucking pay out the nose for that.
Yeah.
But before
Or
we
whatever,
go,
they're getting paid, that's
I
fine.
want to
we
hear a
have
Switch
one
guy go,
final
where's
glimpse
Switch?
into our world, including when you'll get to play this game.
You mean like launch, or you mean
This
like at E3?
is what's next for the Avengers. Thank you, true believers.
Damn it!
A little bit more gameplay. Hold up a minute.
I have a plan, but
There's
it's
some
risky.
gameplay.
Hey,
I can't
that
figure out
doesn't
what
look
the
ready.
enemies
Come
are.
on,
Like,
Tony,
who are
live a
they?
little.
Did he say this in the Hank?
Show Ant-Man.
Unbelievable. It worked.
The Hank
Is that
Pym.
Hank Pym?
The original Ant-Man?
Ah, didn't doubt you for a second, Hank.
Oh, okay.
Good.
May 15th.
I specifically want Ant-Man, so...
You were super not wrong about 2020 being
2020 is insane now. 2020 is the new 2017, which was the new 1997.
That's actually way less than I thought.
Was this logo, or is this going to be a sizzle reel? Because it might be.
Yeah, it might be. But the sizzle reel painting. Bring on the sizzle, or it's the end. It's the nothing.
Well, I think
they release toxic gas into the arena.
Good luck. If you can escape the miasma, you can play Final Fantasy VII. That is the most legal text ever. Wow, look at these logos.
Look at all our fucking bullshit.
That's a lot of good content, though, I gotta say.
That was really solid.
They had a good event. We should go stare at
Hell,
this.
that wasn't even solid. That was enjoyable.
That was downright fun.
Kind of wish they showed a bit more Avengers gameplay, but whatever. There's going to be gameplay demos, so I'm assuming that we're going to see that.
We've got time, so whatever. That'll come eventually. So what did you think of Square Enix's show? Let me try to get a list for us, but what did you think?
Well, like I said, that was pretty enjoyable. Like, not every game there obviously I have, like, anything to say about, but it was just, like, the stage presentations were brief. They just described the game. Like, some of those Marvel people were a little, like, enthusiastic, but whatever. They're just excited to show off Avengers. And, like, at that, I'm thrilled that it's, like, a big, expensive-looking third-person thing that, again, has a big story. I was kind of worried it would be a very...
Destiny-like thing.
I was kind of worried it'd be a Destiny type thing. Not as open world, but I kind of was worried about a looter shooter. Not a shooter, but, you know, that type of thing.
Sort of...
So I'm glad it's a big cinematic thing like Spider-Man.
Yeah, you know, they said this was for, like, the cinematic campaign. I wonder if using those words was to get across that it is a cinematic campaign or that there might be other to it, but I don't know. Either way, I do think what they showed looks great, and you're totally right. There's the amount of money and time that has gone into this definitely feels like it's going to do justice to what you'd expect from like a AAA Avengers game to be.
For the amount of time it's been in dev, I'm kind of like, I kind of would think it would be this year, but whatever.
2020, I mean, you know, yeah, off by a few months.
Yeah,
because they started in 2015 or something, right? So.
But was this greenlit? Like, did they have the announcement for this before Spider-Man came out? It did, like at least a year before Spider-Man came out.
Yeah, before Spider-Man came out.
But Spider-Man's obviously the first thing you would greenlit.
Yeah, well, especially because it's Sony stuff with all the movie deals that probably all came in the same kit and caboodle. Final Fantasy VII also looked fantastic. Those 20 minutes flew by.
Yeah, it actually did. You're not even wrong.
Yeah, I can't believe they showed 20 minutes of that.
I'm kind of disappointed that Final Fantasy VIII's getting re-released, but what can you do?
By the way,
you can't win them all.
By the way, 80 minutes was the final runtime, so yeah, I know you're right. Pour one out for FF8 coming back.
I'm gonna have to get going because when Leanna said, "What's the how long is the second thing?" and I said, "Oh, it's probably gonna be a half an hour," because usually that's what I think for Square Enix.
Yeah, no. Well, if you got to get going, I guess I'll just summarize for people who also want to get going. Tomorrow, I'm going to be back on alone at noon, right?
Yeah, neither of us were like, no, I need to put up Nintendo's press conference myself. Sorry. We both said that
I'll be back up at noon. Matt will be also up at noon on his stream.
You can watch Liam's and then watch mine later, or vice versa.
Or vice versa. Whichever one.
Yeah.
It's okay. Or neither. That's fine.
But both
watching it the way you enjoy it the most is what I want you to do, because you only get to see it for the first time once.
Yeah. But usually when there's a conference like Nintendo Direct, I'll always watch yours after I've streamed
me too.
mine.
Me too.
I always wonder,
I'll hop right in the bath and turn yours on.
If I know there's like, I want to see what he has to say about that game or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
What was the last thing? It was the last Nintendo Direct, like that had a variety of things, not like the Pokemon Direct. I'm not counting.
The last one was good.
The last one, there was a game specifically. I was like, oh shit, I need to see
Astral
what
Chain. I don't know.
I think it was Astral Chain, maybe.
No, it was Link's Awakening, maybe. Anyway, that was a good Direct, the last one. High hopes. This was great.
Both these conferences today were pretty enjoyable. Like Ubisoft was not like terrible, not bad.
A lot of Tom Clancy.
I wasn't depressed and wanted to kill myself like I was for Bethesda,
which is a big plus. Honestly,
it's always a plus.
Always a big improvement. Right. So. Yeah, good. I give that absolutely a strong.
I give that a thumbs up.
Yeah. I think that's my favorite one so far this year. Overall.
I think so too.
Yeah, they did it. Good job, Square Enix, and that definitely makes up a little for last year's really lackluster one.
I don't even think I watched it.
That is honestly okay. Unfortunately, no Babylon's Fall. I guess we'll see that whenever we do. But I will not keep you any longer.
Okay.
So, thank you for coming by for these two pressers. I hope you guys had a good time as well. Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, back on tomorrow at noon, the both of us for Nintendo. So
hoping for something that's strong. Doesn't have to knock it out of the park, but
I agree. I feel like there's a bit of baggage coming into Nintendo's because they have so many games coming out
that
this holiday.
Know of, yeah.
Like Mario Maker, Marvel.
But they got all of that out of the way with other directs. Like they had a Mario Maker direct, they had a Pokemon direct.
It's true. Mario, I wasn't even thinking of Pokemon, but Mario Maker, you're right, they might skim because they had a direct, but Astral Chain, Marvel, Fire Emblem,
Luigi's Mansion
Luigi's
3.
Mansion. Like it seems like there's a lot to get out of the way if that's all still 2019, which it all is.
When that Ex Machina, whenever that comes out.
Yeah, whenever that comes out.
Game Ex Machina.
But I hope there are some new things in there, absolutely.
I swear to God, I thought that came out.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, of the demo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope they announce that Metroid Prime 4 is switching developers again.
Hope so too.
Also Bayonetta 3.
All I like. Show me a trailer for Bayonetta 3. You don't need to show me Metroid Prime 4. I'm assuming that's too far off. But Bayonetta 3, I would be pretty disappointed if it's not there. And I say this every year. Retro was making something before Metroid Prime 4 switched to their...
They were all just having barbecues and crashing cars. I know what you mean. I want to see Bayo 3, but I really think Astral Chain is like...
I get focusing on that, but the same Bayonetta is coming out next year. So Astral Chain this year, Bayonetta 3 next year.
It's not
Anyway.
I don't know. Anyway, we're going to take off.
Bye-bye.
Have a good evening, you guys. Take care. Sleep tight.
Yeah.
Well, bye.